A couple months ago, I found a Hershey's Chocolate Kiss in my cupboard, and instead of throwing it in the trash, I ate it. Vegan Nazis, smite me. Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about why I'm a shitty vegan. So the definition from the Vegan Society's website of veganism is a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. I would have considered myself to have been vegan for a little over 3 years now. I became vegan in December of 2015. Before that, I was vegetarian for a year, beginning my vegetarian journey in January of 2015. Now, I'm not here to tell you all about my vegan journey or how that happened. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. I can certainly make a video on it. But like I said, today I'm here to tell you why I'm a shitty vegan. I think veganisms have a bad rep because there are so many vegan Nazis out there. Vegans who yell at other vegans for just like the dumbest things, and people get the idea that vegans are stuck up, think they're better than everyone else, and that's just not the case. I don't think as a society we can move forward to a vegan world if everyone has a bad stigma of veganism and thinks that it's something that is far away or something that they can't do. The main line in the definition of veganism that I think everyone is missing is as far as possible and practicable. What is possible and practicable for someone might be not possible or practicable for someone else. I live in America, and you could say in America most people can become vegan. There are food deserts in America, and there are many people living in poverty. Most middle-class Americans have transportation to a grocery store where you have fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, beans, rice, nuts, seeds, all of that available to you 365 days a year. Every day you are given this choice on whether to eat the plant foods or the non-plant foods. And that's the gist of veganism, is just consistently, day after day, choosing the plant foods over the meat products, dairy products, egg products, da-da-da-da-da. But not everyone is perfect. And I'm definitely not perfect. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love doing beer review videos. And honestly, I don't know if all the beers I review are vegan or not. For example, this one, the Passion Fruit Goza, which I have reviewed before, is very delicious. I love it. But is it vegan? I don't know. There is a website called Barnivore, which you can check alcohol, wines, liquors, beers, all of that to see if it is vegan or not, but it's not an exhaustive list. So what do you do when you have a beer that you really want to try and it's not on Barnivore, or you don't have time to get on Barnivore, or etc.? The main reason a lot of beers aren't vegan is because they are filtered, clarified, whatever you want to say, with animal byproducts including gelatin and isinglass, which is gelatin obviously being crushed animal bones, isinglass I believe being fish bladders. Both of these are byproducts of the animal industry. Animals are not killed directly to produce these products. Sugar being the same way. Lots of refined white sugars are refined with animal char, animal bone char, making a lot of sugar not technically vegan. I don't sit in the grocery store and wonder, oh God, is this sugar clarified with bone char? That is not possible, practicable. That just doesn't make sense to me. And the same way that it doesn't make sense for me to check every single beer I drink on Barnivore for whether or not it was clarified using gelatin. Considering for a lot of the beers I review not being on Barnivore, I would have to reach out directly to the company, and it's just not worth my time. I'm sorry. The exception for this being, I would never drink a beer that is a milk stout. There are lots of milk stouts out there. I would never drink a milk stout. It has milk in it. That is clearly out there, and that is something that is possible and practicable for me to make a decision and say, no, I do not want this. It has milk in it. Reason number 2 I'm a shitty vegan. My D3 vitamins have gelatin in them. Yes, there are vegan vitamins, but they are very expensive, fairly hard to come by, I think there might be one option in my local grocery store, which is over about 3 times the amount of what this costs. And that is not possible or practicable in my opinion. My money could be better spent elsewhere. I'm sorry. When I make a purchasing decision, I consider 3 main things: ethics, monetary cost, and environmental cost. Veganism encaptures the environmental cost as well as the ethics cost. But the monetary cost is also something that I factor in because that is something that's important to me. And to me, it's not practicable to spend 3 times the amount on an item that doesn't have gelatin when I believe as we move forward in a vegan society, things like gelatin will just gradually start being phased out of things and we'll find a vegan replacement. I firmly believe that as the demand for dairy, meat, and eggs drops, that animal byproducts won't be used as often as they are currently because they just won't be there and we will be forced to find a vegan replacement. Reason number 3, I'm a shitty vegan. These are my snow boots. I bought them last year. I love them very much. They have got me through 2 winters now. But by looking at these, I don't know if this string and this little Sperry sign, I don't know if they're leather. I don't know if they're vegan. I don't know if the rubber of this is vegan. I really have no idea. These shoes have lasted me. I assume they will last me many more years to come. And I bought them. Vegan Nazis, smite me. Now, a lot of people I know are going to comment on this and say, you're not vegan. You're just plant-based. If you're still buying items like boots that you don't know if they have leather or not, then you are not vegan. You're only eating the plant-based diet. Well, that's not really the case either. I would not say my diet is plant-based. I would say my diet is very preservative-based and beer-based. Plant-based diets, to me, are more like a whole food plant-based diet. I eat a lot of Gardein chicken patties. I eat a lot of Oreos, which even some vegans will say that that is not vegan. That Oreos are not vegan because they have vitamin D3, which can only really be sourced from animals. I believe that the vegan versions of vitamin D are sourced from seaweed. Not 100% on that though, I'm gonna be honest. Reason number 4, I'm a shitty vegan. When I go out to a restaurant and I see something like broccoli or french fries on the menu, I do not think about whether it was cooked using butter, oil, margarine. I don't want to ask. I don't want to be that person. That's not practicable for me. It's a vegetable, therefore I'm going to eat it. If I can find the ingredients online, for example, McDonald's fries are not vegan. I would not eat McDonald's fries. One time I was really hungry after I became vegan, and I had a McDonald's hash brown. Once again, vegan Nazis, smite me. I do not on a daily basis eat meat, eggs, milk, etc. But that doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. That doesn't mean that sometimes I don't eat things that might have something non-vegan in them. But veganism is never going to get anywhere as a movement if you have so many vegans saying that someone isn't vegan anymore the second that they make a mistake, because in that moment they are doing what they believe is possible and practicable for their vegan lifestyle. A couple months ago, I found a Hershey's chocolate kiss in my cupboard, and instead of throwing it in the trash, I ate it. I'm awful. Once again, this has been a video of me basically talking about why I'm a shitty vegan and just telling you all of my mistakes. Hopefully it gives you some type of encouragement that just because you do something that is not technically vegan, you don't have to call yourself not a vegan. I mean, if you're eating steak or chicken or milk or eggs or whatever in your daily life, and that's something that you're doing, I don't know if you can consider yourself vegan really, you know, but things like gelatin, the animal byproducts, that is where I draw my vegan line. I know that some people are going to disagree with me. Maybe you agree with me. Maybe you're a closet vegan who has never said these things before because you're afraid that you're literally going to get struck by a bolt of lightning. I don't know. I just hope that this gives you encouragement to keep going on your vegan journey because you are doing the right thing. Whenever you are given that choice and you make the vegan choice, whenever you do the choice that causes less suffering to animals, to those around you, to the environment, to yourself, you are making the vegan choice. So don't feel bad when you mess up. It's okay. Just keep going. Keep trying harder the next day to make the right decision. And veganism is not about perfection, no matter what the vegan Nazis will have you believe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm that vegan hippie. On my channel, I do beer reviews, I do vegan recipes occasionally, I do rants, I do drunken rants, I do a whole conglomerate of things. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thank you so much. Bye.